Hi, Soul Family. How are you doing? I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to get my self together for this trip to Wisconsin. And if I didn't have a non-refundable ticket, I would be canceling it. Everyone is literally terrifying me. It's super cold, ridiculous cold. No one can start their cars. I'm thinking, okay, great. I don't even have a winter coat. So I had to rush and go out and buy a coat today. And I didn't want to buy, a $200 coat that I wear twice for 2 weeks or something. But I ended up getting a really cool coat. And I did something really, really good for the new year. I took half my closet and donated it. I literally did. I took it half. I thought, did I wear it? No. Is it cute? Yeah. But am I wearing it? No, it's going. And I took so many clothes, I can't tell you, and shoes and boots and just stuff that I haven't worn that, you hold on to it because it's good and it's cute, but you don't wear it. And nobody's my size, so off it went. So that was cleansing. That felt good. And not holding on to something that doesn't belong to me. That doesn't, is no use to me. Sorry, I actually have a card. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I have a card that flipped out that we were supposed to use. Oh, I wonder if it'll come up again. All right. Correct your neutrality on all levels. Come on, fight me not, please. I'm a little bit stressed out. Well, what's interesting is Labradorite. Interesting. Remember, Labradorite is what came up for us as far as it's definitely a crystal that's important to me. It found its way to me. My girlfriend Erica made me that Labradorite pendulum, and I ordered a Labradorite piece. Of course, everything I ordered online is nowhere near getting to me, even though I ordered it months ago, so God knows when it'll appear, but it was Labradorite. So, Labradorite is helping, remember when we talked about Labradorite, it was about, it helped you deal with your emotions realistically. It helps dispel negative and fear-based thoughts, illusions. There's a lot of things that Labradorite work with. And what they're telling you is, you're going to soon realize that there's a certain situation in your life right now that's causing you concern, and you're not moving forward. You're procrastinating, you're holding back, and you're going to realize that the reason you're not moving forward is because you're afraid. It's fear. So when you recognize, okay, I'm afraid, that's actually good, because if you see it and you admit it, you've pretty much almost handled it. Because you realize that it's visible, and once you realize that it's fear is false evidence appearing real, it won't get in your way. And then you'll realize, okay, I'm going to let go of this irrational fear. That's what Labradorite helps you do. It helps you let go of irrational fear. And it's going to help you move forward. You're going to start moving forward, and you're going to move forward quickly. And you're going to start achieving goals that you could have achieved before, but you held yourself back. You're also going to realize that you can communicate with the ones that you love, others, telepathically. It's the highest form of communication. And you can influence events in a positive way. Remember, I spoke about, there's fate. Fate gives you this, and then destiny is how you deal with it, right? So say fate brings you this situation, and you've dealt with it, and this is what's happened. So are you screwed? Is that it? No. You can change your destiny. You can alter it by the way you emit your energy and the way you act. Let's not say react. React is what makes it go the wrong way. So you can influence the situation in a positive way. Speak to ones. If you're afraid of something, talk to the one that you're afraid of. Talk to the one that you have fear concerning. Talk to the situation that you have fear about. And if you recognize that that's there, the energy shifts somehow. When you speak with one another. I talk out loud to the ones that I love. Song right now, she will be loved. She will be loved. It's nice to hear that. But right now, Spirit wants you to pull your energy in and focus. You can connect with everyone and everything on this planet if you choose to. I do it all the time with my Reiki healing. When I called in the archangels, when I had a friend write to me in the middle of the night and said, I need your help, I'm under psychic attack. And I immediately went to work. I called in all the archangels. And because it's not that me doing it is they're gonna listen to me and they wouldn't listen to him. But when you're in a position where you're afraid or where you're caught into something, other people's energy helps. And the more people that put their focus towards something, the more energy shifts and moves. We are powerful. So use this ability that you have. Figure out how to pull your attention in and focus your attention on what it is that you wish to bring about in the highest good. As long as it's for the highest good, the greater good for all, as well as yourself, you're allowed to use your energy in this way. It's very, very powerful. Right now, this is a really, really exciting time for you. It really is. Use that energy. Let go of the fear. Don't abuse the gifts that you have. There are people, I've said before, just because you have a connection with someone doesn't mean you have the right to manipulate things. There's a difference between manipulating and sending someone, or visualizing and sharing your energy with them, sending them love and protection. I see my twin wrapped in light and love. I see him calm. I pull in unconditional love. I channel it through myself, through to him. I do it for the people that I love. For my friends that are going through difficult times, I ask for, please help. Someone who's lost somebody to death, please surround them with a peaceful, calming, healing energy at this time. They need this. And I'm asking for your help. And when I come to you, I know you listen to me. It's powerful. Prayer is very powerful. Your energetic vibration is very powerful. Don't send fear. Don't send worry. People can manipulate energy in a negative way, and that's not cool. They're going to have their own karma to deal with. But they can cause events to happen in a negative way. That's why it's important that we always shield ourselves. For anyone who wants to use their energy in a manipulative way. Because you're not allowed to influence someone else's free will. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you reaching out to the ones that you are connected to, that you love. And saying to them, I'm here for you. I understand you're going through a difficult time, but I am your best friend. I'm not going to leave you. You can count on me. We build each other up when we share our energy this way. Just talk to the person. Talk to the situation. Whatever it is, as long as you say whatever is in the highest good for all. Or if you're asking someone, you want something to happen, say, please allow whatever misunderstandings there are to be resolved. Please allow any blockages due to fear or irrational thought to be dispelled and miraculously melted away so that we are able to communicate. Please dispel any worry or fear that's blocking me or this situation from moving forward, or us from coming together and communicating with one another. If there's a misunderstanding, please dispel any fear. Even if hurt feelings come from it, the truth is very powerful. What is the saying? The truth will set you free. Father, whatever you need to do, please, if it is in the highest good of all, allow us to come together. Allow the road to be made smooth. Archangel Michael, bust through all the blockages and pave the way. Make it as easy as possible and make it happen quickly. If it's in the highest good of all, I'm asking for this, please. That's the first message. Because right now what's going on is there is fear that's blocking the way. It's not that it's not meant to happen. It's not meant the connection shouldn't be there. It's just telling you that there's fear that's getting in the way right now. And right now, maybe when somebody is in a place of fear, like I said with my friend last night when he called me in to help, it's not that he doesn't have that energy and the power to connect himself, but when he's under attack, he's weakened. If you're in an energy that's negative, if you've been feeling, if your body's broken down, if you've been unwell and you're weaker, or you're tired, or you've been going through a lot, you're stressed out, your energy's not up in top form. So you call upon your soul family to help you deal with it. That's how we work together as part of one spiritual team. We share our love. Rose quartz is the most powerful healing crystal as far as love is concerned. The most powerful. Don't turn your nose up at the power of crystals. They're unbelievable. They're unbelievable. And right now, you are literally being bathed in love right now. Healing, loving energy. And You need to know that the ones who love you, this is what they see you wrapped in. Unconditional loving light. They see the light in you, and they're just like I did. I asked to be completely 100% filled with unconditional love so that I could share that love. So realize that you, who are dearly loved, you are very precious. I do this on behalf of you. Others are doing this for you as well. Right now, it's a time for peace. It's a time to think about all the things that you're grateful for. Right now, Spirit's asking you to share your feelings, share your love. It's a blessed gift that you have. Share it with the ones that you love and your friends. The more love you give, you're not going to deplete yourself. The more love we give, the more love we get. Love is the one thing that we never run out of. Look at this, how much love there is around on my table. It's important. I keep the rose quartz everywhere. You deserve the blessings that are coming into your life. Don't fool yourself. Don't think that you don't. Hold loving thoughts and know that loving thoughts are being held about you right now. There's a prayer that you can speak so that others are able to open their hearts up, because a lot of times fear is what's blocking. That's what's going on right now. Fear is causing their hearts to close down, and doubt comes in. They'll move forward a little bit and then they stop because of fear. So we want ones to open their hearts to the healing power of love. So we pray for love to heal and guide us, to illuminate our hearts and minds so that we may all come to see and feel the sacred flame of light that we each hold within us. We all have it. Then we really, really, truly know beyond all doubt that only love is real and only love is eternal. Love is healing. Love can heal anything. Love heals bullies. Love heals fear. Love heals anger. Love is the most powerful gift that we have to share. Now, the message that we got earlier, it came out and I had to run. I mean, I was in I got to tell you, my back and my entire body is sore right now. It's tense because of trying to get things together for this trip, and I'm under the gun. And like I said, if there was any way I could have gotten out of going right now, I literally would cancel my trip, because it's so I'm asking for things to go smoothly. I've already had drama, small town drama, which is ridiculous. You know, people are. And Spirit showed me that. Spirit said someone's gossiping about you, and I thought, what are you talking about? I don't even hang out with anybody. Why would anybody be gossiping? Well, I found out it's about what's going on in that town, and so I'm being announced ahead of time for people who don't know me in a negative way, which is a bummer, you know. But I figure, well, I'll just go and I'll allow myself to speak for myself, my actions, and I'm asking for peace myself. That's all I wanted, was just to go home and visit and have peace. And it's, unfortunately, I've got drama and it sucks. So let's dwell on this, which is really, really positive. This is the message that came out. Now, here's my petrified wood right here that my cat is being held by. Petrified wood is about standing the test of time. Wood, I think about wood, family tree. If your relationship with someone is rooted, like if they show a tree being rooted, if you need to get grounded, you see yourself as a tree with the roots going down deep into the soil. I'm sorry about this radio, it's annoying me right now. Everything is annoying right now. I'm a little stressed myself. So think about a tree. If you need to get grounded, you imagine the roots of the tree going down into the soil, right through the planet, all the way to the other side, and anchoring through on the other side. And then you pull it tight. You're grounded. If you need to get grounded, you go outside, you get your hands in soil, you walk barefoot on the grass, you go hug a tree. So here's a tree. This is petrified wood. So now this solid, rock solid, firm foundation tree has turned to rock. And what they're saying is wisdom. It's wisdom that's standing the test of time. Petrified wood that turns to rock, it's not going to crumble away. This is solid. It's not going anywhere. What now is happening is that there is a magical transformation that's about to occur, and I'm getting I don't know what it is, but it's affecting my heart in a very emotional manner. An unexpected turn of events that's going to happen, which is it's really awesome, because it's the result of the strength and commitment that we have shown about something that we truly believe in. And soon, what you have believed in so long, what you have put such faith in that others have doubted, that no others didn't believe. Maybe you were ridiculed, discredited. People told you were nuts for believing in it. You got to let it go. It's never going to happen. Well, soon it's about to happen. And all those ones who were naysayers, the ones who thought you were crazy, the ones who said it will never happen, the ones who doubted you, they're all of a sudden going to be on your side. They're going to be like, wow, really? And it's because of the strength and commitment that you've shown for such a long time. You can stand firm in your beliefs. And you are meant to. We've been told, I've been told, hold your ground. You know what you've been shown. You know what you've been told. You know what you've seen in your dreams. You know what the connection is. Don't let go. And I've trusted for a very long time, so this is very emotional for me, that I could be compassionate towards others and yet still stand firm in my belief in what I was shown. Why does compassion have something to do with it? Because maybe you've had to do this. Maybe you've had to stand alone for a really long time. And it's been really challenging. But it's love and compassion, unconditional love, that's allowed you to do it. You've showed compassion to the other ones, whoever's involved in this, because of what they've been going through. But you have not given up. You've held resolve. You stood the test of time, and soon you're going to get it. What you've been waiting for. One last card. Gotta tell you, I hope I sleep on this 2 weeks away. I'm so tired. I don't think that the underneath part of my eyes will ever recover. I can't tell you how many sleepless nights. So many have been going through this as well, and I feel like I could just sleep for 3 months, you know? I wish I could. I usually sleep very well when I go back to Wisconsin, and maybe that's all I'll be doing is just sleeping. And that would be great. One last card. You know, I've never said this right. Crocoite. So it's the color of the sacral chakra, sexual energy, seat of creativity. So maybe for you, what you've been having faith and trust in is some kind of a business idea, a project. And you've struggled and haven't seen the results of it, anything yet, but at this time, it's about to take off. Could be a relationship. For me, I only have one thing that I've been waiting for. So what they're telling you with this message is there's a new part of your life just around the corner. Definitely creative possibilities arise with the sacral chakra involved. And the fact that it's the seat of your sexual energy, that's the creative energy right there, that force, that passionate energy that moves forward, that gives you optimism for the future and for your life. Stimulation, inspiration. Of course, being that it's the seat of sexual energy, that is also on the rise as well, drawing people and circumstances into your life that are going to be stimulating you. It's going to be exciting for you. There's so many wonderful changes in store. But Spirit's asking you to be cautious. Be very, very careful that what you see in front of you is real. Appearances are deceiving. You need to look. Does this person walk their walk and talk their talk? There's a lot of beautiful people that have very, very dark and heavy souls. Look for the inner beauty and the truth before you allow yourself to be swept off your feet. A lot of times people get swept off their feet by a facade. But there's a lot of wonderful things coming your way. This is really nice, considering this has been a really, really difficult year for so many people. One last card. I'm just doing one reading today. I heard 2 more times. neutrality on all levels. Amethyst. My amethyst cave. That's where I put the one I love. So imagine that. Imagine yourself inside that amethyst cave. I have my twin's picture inside a geode. I showed it to you, I think, before, and it literally sits right inside of this tall geode. And it's a picture of him standing, so it's his entire body inside that cave. Amethyst, very calming. Amethyst helps you sleep if you're having difficulty sleeping. So look at the light on the outside and the dark on the inside. So right now, Amethyst is asking you to look at your shadow. See the shadow inside? These are the parts of you that you don't want the world to see. You think people are going to look down at you or judge you. Makes you feel inadequate or bad about yourself in some way. Spirit wants you to meditate about this, about these qualities that you think are negative, and recognize that what you might be seeing as a negative also has a positive, and it's able to help other people as well as yourself. You need to love those qualities about yourself. I've told you before about me. You know, you talk too much, you talk too fast. Your energy is so intense. I don't consider my energy intense. I consider myself passionate. And it's interesting because if someone feels your energy is too intense, they're not aligned with you. My twin is very, very calm and very, very loving and very, very peaceful. He didn't feel my energy was intense. The fact that I speak very quickly helps me with my business. So it's handy. It's helpful. Every aspect of ourselves serves a purpose. We aren't made imperfectly. We're made the way we're meant to be. We can't deny that we're super sensitives. I'm a super sensitive. I can't be around a lot of people anymore. I really can't. It does something to my body. I need to be in a peaceful, quiet arena. I don't want to be around a lot of people. I don't do well with that. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with me. It's just who I am now. And I have to honor that. I like one-on-one, small groups, quiet. I can have fun, but I don't want loud noises, and I definitely don't want any drama around me. So for you, you're just being encouraged to be yourself as you are. You don't have to fix anything. You know, the first message was about fear, about moving forward. You wanted to say something, you wanted to do something, but you're afraid to move forward because of maybe aspects of yourself that you think someone else may not understand. But you need to recognize how deeply you are loved and how wonderfully specially made you are. There's nothing wrong with you. You're perfect just the way you are. Sometimes it's where we're hotheads. I'm a hothead, but I balance it out with deep love and passion and caring and loyalty. There's so many things that you need to embrace about yourself. And there's so many parts of you that are asking to be loved. You have to love it yourself first. This is a very, 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 very powerful time of change right now. It's positive, the transformation that are taking place right now. They're going to have a very long-lasting effect on your life as well as the ones around you. Maybe not so much as the ones, you will affect the ones around you, but it's about the closest to you and you. There's an absolute transformation that's taking place. It's positive, though. It's positive. As long as you can learn to recognize that we all have this shadow. We all have this darkness in here. We all have light, too. The people who love you, who truly love you as you are. You don't have to make excuses for who you are and why I don't want to do this or why I don't. You are who you are. You don't have to try and fit in. You can just be comfortable and at peace. Relaxed. You know, go where you feel relaxed. Go where you feel welcome. Go where you feel loved. Go where you feel accepted as you are. Where you don't have to try and be something that you're not. And nobody wants you to be anything other than who you are. They aren't trying to change anything about you. They don't want you to become like them. They like you being like you. That's when you know you're around the people that you're meant to be around. Because if you try and put on a persona, you try to fit in and be like other people, you're going to draw falsity to you because you're being false. You're going to draw people to you that don't work with you, that don't align with you, and they're going to disrupt your gifts and your energy because you're trying to force yourself, you're trying to force a round peg into a square situation. Sometimes people need their corners knocked off and sometimes they don't. It just depends. If somebody's telling you you need your corners knocked off to fit in with us, then you're not meant to go there. If you knock your own corners off, that's you growing and learning and expanding. But we all have uneven corners. We are all loved as we are, and we deserve love. We are worthy as we are. Don't allow anyone to make you think, or try and get you to think that you don't deserve everything that you wish to have. And that you can't do anything you set your mind to. You can do anything you set your mind to. As long as there's love. I'm going to ask for a card from the Oracle of Shadows and Light. I thought there was a card coming out in this deck. I didn't see it. Oh, there it is. Isn't that interesting? So what's that? Don't quit before the miracle, right? Or don't be hasty because it's coming. There it is. So I am still going to ask that the ruby, another very, very important love stone. See the ruby wrapped around the goddess with the unconditional love. The ruby is telling you, and look at the corners. They're not knocked off, right? They're not knocked off. And I bet if you measured, they're not totally even. They've got chips in them, right? But look how beautifully that. If you got that chunk of a ruby stuck on this rock here, would you think that there was something wrong with that? This side looks a little longer than that side. I don't want it. Hell no. You know what I'm seeing here? I see a snail moving forward, and that's his home on his back, and his home is just filled with love. Because right now, the ruby is telling you your love for someone, the love that you feel for someone in your life is being rekindled at this moment. The passion that you feel for them is being rekindled. This one that you love. And very, very soon, you're going to be filled with a sense of wonder. We were already told something really beautiful is coming. A series of unexpected events that's bringing about amazing transformation. And you're going to be thinking about all of the amazing qualities and all the beautiful memories, the precious, precious memories involved with this incredible relationship. And the things that went wrong, the things that were bad, you'll forget those easily because the love is so strong and so beautiful. Because love heals everything. I spoke yesterday about when someone you love dies and you look back and you're remembering them. You don't remember all of the negative things. You remember the positive things because that's what's meant to happen. You take the lessons, but you don't dwell on the negativity. Same in this relationship. This may have been a relationship that felt like it had died, but it's being rekindled. And now you're not going to focus on the negative things, the sad things, the bad memories. You're going to focus on all of the reasons why it's come back. Sometimes it's very, very peaceful and calm, and sometimes it's very passionate and raging, and the emotion is wild. You know, think about love. Love is that way. Sometimes it's erotic and passionate and thunderstorms and lightning. And other times it's gentle, soft, soothing hug. This is talking about passion, love,
and precious memories. You're going to be reflecting on, I have been, thinking back to times, thinking back to qualities and feelings when you were with this person. I felt so comfortable in your presence. I felt so relaxed and at peace. I felt good about myself when I was with you. That's where I need to be, where I feel good about myself. I felt so loved by you. There was no pretending. There was no need. There was nobody else there. Didn't have to have anything going on. Just sitting there, laughing and listening to music. And when you put your arms around somebody and your entire body starts to vibrate, that's a pretty amazing thing. Those are the things you're thinking about. What a beautiful, beautiful thing for this to be coming back. That was what I was trusting in. What Spirit showed me for a very long time. And told me not to give up. Because I know about this connection. And I do talk. I use my telepathic abilities and I speak from my heart out loud. And I know the connection is reciprocated. I feel it. People make mistakes and things go wrong. But forgiveness is such a beautiful tool. It makes way for healing and love to be embraced again. And every difficult thing that we've gone through has been there actually for a purpose. There were lessons that needed to be learned. And sometimes when someone isn't in your physical presence, you realize just how important they really are. And after so much time, the love hasn't gotten weaker, it's gotten stronger. That's when you know it's real. I wish it would just please fall neatly. Thank you. So, right now, Spirit is telling you, please don't give up hope. Look at the colors. Radiant quartz helps you connect with ones energetically. She's holding on to that apple. And she's holding it. She's cold and she's hungry. She's out there, bitter cold. That light coat. I'm so hungry. Look at that number 6. Number 6 says, don't be so focused on material concerns. Keep your thoughts focused on spirit, and your material concerns will be taken care of. That's what the number 6 is telling you. So, she's holding on to this apple. She could eat it, and her hunger would go away. And right now, she's afraid to bite into it. She's saving it for a rainy day. She's waiting for help and for hope to come. All she feels, though, is the cold all around her. I can't find what I'm looking for. I barely remember what it was that I was in search of before I got so lost. What happened? I'm cold and I'm alone. Nobody's with me. But I have this apple. And when I really, really need it, I'm going to take a bite of it. And it'll be okay. So right now, Spirit is saying, you've got what you need. Stop relying on others to comfort you, for the warmth. And the self-assurance that only true self-love is going to give you. Because first, you must love yourself. You must love yourself enough to allow love in. You must love yourself enough to know you deserve it, that you are worthy. And stop beating yourself up. If you wait for others to tell you it's okay, especially where you are, it's going to be a long, cold winter. You need to love yourself. Look what you have inside of you. Look what you have in your hands. Take a bite of what you have. What Spirit's held out to you. You can bite into that apple. The sweet juiciness of this apple, whatever it represents to you. Love being offered to you. Opportunities in front of you. Opportunity for a new life, an opportunity for change, opportunity for healing, forgiveness. You can bite into that sweetness and allow yourself to be fed with it, filled up with that unconditional love that's being sent to you, that's wanting to be shared with you. And when you finish eating that apple and you quench your hunger for whatever it is, love, self-acceptance, there's still seeds that are in that apple. And you can take those seeds and you can plant them in the ground and you can grow an apple tree and have way more. It's the same thing with the wisdom. It's like pearls of wisdom, those little seeds, from the lessons that you've learned. Abundance comes forward. You are a person that deserves to be cared for, to be loved, to be told you're proud of yourself. It's you that needs to say it. I love you. I accept you just the way you are. I'm proud of you. We've been through a lot together and we're still here. We took a beating and we came back. We're standing. My legs might be shaking, but I'm standing. I'm proud of myself. I will always be here for myself. I will never let me down. I will never leave me. Be free of the need of approval of others. It doesn't matter what they think. You don't have to fit into their mold. You accept yourself as you are. You don't need to be saved by anyone. You are not a victim. You save your own freaking self. So take a bite of what Spirit's handing you. Clearly they're handing you love. We've been shown that. But you have fear in you and you're hesitating moving forward. You're hesitating taking a bite of that beautiful, look at that passionate, juicy, there's so much juice dripping from that source that's waiting for you. Don't keep yourself out in the cold. Don't feel alone. Don't allow yourself to be neglected. Look at her unkempt hair. Her hair's not washed. Clothes are dirty. She's not taking care of herself. You don't have to work 24/7. You don't have to do everything for everyone else. You need to take care of you right now. And allow yourself to receive the love that you deserve. Don't push away what your soul has been longing for. Embrace it. It's there for you. And it's real. And it has stood the test of time. It has proven itself. And all the proving that you've needed to do is to yourself. That's all. You just needed to prove to yourself that you were worth it. That you're good enough as you are. That you're accepted for who you are. Wipe the tears away. And turn them to tears of joy, because you've got beautiful things coming into your life if you will allow them. But you're the one that has to take a bite of that apple. It's like having that super cool outfit and saving it and saving it and saving it for the perfect time. I used to do that all the time. Not anymore. I've got the cutest outfits picked out for this trip, and I'm going to wear a different outfit every single day. Because I like to feel good about myself. I'm not going to see anybody. It's going to be freaking freezing cold, and I'll probably be bundled up. But I'm going to dress nice because it makes me feel good. And I did it for myself. And I'm going to rest because I deserve to be given that time for peace and rest. And I know Spirit is going to take care of me. And I know that my love is coming back. The love that I've waited for. The one that I trusted in. The connection like no other. And Spirit is giving confirmation of that. And I'm going to take a bite of that apple. I'm going to embrace what my soul has been longing for as soon as it shows up. Sweet dreams, y'all.